tuned into the judges table. Representing the 314 in St. Louis and the 816 in Kansas City, here's your hosts, Slick 50 and Polo J.
What is going on, everybody? What is happening?
Hola. We're coming live from the Delta.
Right. Getting it in no matter where we at, huh? I heard that. That's what it
No
do,
days
man.
off. Unless you absolutely have to.
That's what it do. I appreciate it. What's going on, everybody? Chappelle, what's happening, baby? What's going on, man? If you can't share the stream, y'all know what it is.
Yeah.
If you part of the team, share the stream. You hear me? But he waited. I know that nigga wait. But I ain't gonna get into that. But anyway. You saw it? Did you see did it pop up? Oh, okay. I'll tell you later anyway. I see. But anyway, how's it been going, man? How you doing, man? Everything good? How's it to you and your family?
I'm fine. It's just my grandmother. But other than that, everything's copacetic.
I got you. Yeah, I will take time out, man. Prayers to everybody, man, and I had a loss, and you know what I'm saying, especially my boy, JC Kicks, man. That was a hard one to swallow, man. Bro. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know JC Kicks, trust me, you probably didn't seen to pick or two of his. Had some of the most phenomenal sneaker picks. That's probably how you know him, but I know him personally, man. I used to kick it with dude, you know what I'm saying? And every time he drove through, he drove trucks, you know what I'm saying? He come through the loop, we kick it, bought me. Well, before that, he's one of the reasons I got on the tube. You know what I'm saying? I was on here, playing with the sneakers, and every now and then I, be myself, so I talk some real stuff, you know what I mean? And he was the one that put me on Ryan platform. He was like, you need to get on there, they on what y'all on, and I was like, I don't know, and like I said in my description of on IG, he was like, man, you got this, dude, trust me. You know your stuff. Get on there, man. People need to hear you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he was one of the first people to put that in my ear, like, just go ahead, man, just do it. You know what I mean? And the skies was the limit from there. You know what I mean? So, man, I know you up there causing hell, man. Hey, shout out, man. Much love to JC, bro. Prayers to his family as well. You know what I mean? But yeah, so do you got a rundown today or not? Because I know you got everything going on or whatnot, but if not, we can move it on.
I don't actually have a rundown today.
That's what's
everything.
Up.
I mean, I know Cashmero's in some deep stuff.
Yeah, boy. And they don't play that where he from.
No, that's liable to get you killed in the streets.
Yeah, man. He
caught
up on that R word.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know Charlo's asking to see Brian Castano's medical record.
Yep. Which it ain't gonna go through. It'll be up to them that what they gonna want to see it. The commissioner want to see it before they let him see it. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Other than that, there's a bunch of drama on these YouTube streets.
That's like always.
It's like these groups, these brotherhoods are turning in on each other.
Word?
Yeah.
I don't keep up with it, man. I just, you know what I'm saying? I steer clear. You know what I mean? If it pop up, I may peek in for a little bit, but other than that, I let the people keep me up to date. Shout out to y'all who be when my name pop up, they send it to me. But other than that, man,
Well, apparently the pro blackity black side is eating each other alive.
Oh, that was inevitable. I mean, I saw that happening.
That's pretty much all that is.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to give another shout out. I want to give a shout out to the WBO for trying to do things right. Jaime Munguia, y'all know, just came off his win or whatever against Ballard, right? Mm-hmm. Which is not a top 10 boxer. It's not. But he ain't no punk neither, okay? This is how things should be done. line up the next fight. We not gonna wait on you. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You was champion. You come up to 160. You know, people want to see those fights. Now, me personally, people are upset how Golden Boy has been molding him, but me, I've been on record stating that I kind of agree with them. You see what I'm saying? You don't just throw. It's like football. We get quarterbacks now out of college. They just starting. You get what I'm saying? You got ease them in and raise their competition. You know, as they go. Now, for him going to 160, though, a lot of people was like, well, shoot, at 160, they wanted to see him just jump in the water and fight a top 10 person. You know what I'm saying? I didn't agree with that. The battle fight was cool, but we got to remember where he's at. You got the likes of Golovkin and all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Look, at the end of the day, where he at is a big fish there. You get what I'm saying? It's not. Yeah. It's nothing like there. So y'all, we gonna get the fights we want to see. But the WO or gave him 10 days to negotiate a deal with Janibek. Janibek is finna be a test. Heavy hitter. All right. I believe he's like 16-0 or something like that. I'll look up in a minute. But he's something like that. But he's there for a reason. And he hits too hard. He knocked people out. Last time I saw him fight, I think he fought Hassan Endam and clinked his clock. All right.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah. So it's this will be a task. Now, it's gonna end up. I think, and everybody going to purse bid too. I think they see that's the way, but it's gonna probably go to purse because they only gave him 10 days. You know, and what De La Hoya wants to do, and I get De La Hoya props for this too. He trying to make a mega card. You know, with Gilbert Ramirez, Jojo Diaz, and Jaime Munguia, right? No opponent's name for them guys, but those are nice names to have all on one card. You see what I'm saying? Which ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? Which will probably likely end up with the zone because that's who they partner with. You get what I'm saying? So not bad at all. So, you know what I mean? I don't know how people feel like Golden Boy is ruining him and this is that and third. This is one fight I can actually say they actually trying to guide. We'll say it again.
They putting him out there on the line to see what he got.
Now, because I feel like he's ready for it though. He's making easy work out of everybody now. It's you know, you get to a point where it's like, all right, you can't just keep feeding these small fish and then you get him to mid tier and then he get up there, then he become champion. Then okay, let's go to 160, and then your first fight you get dude out of there. Like I say, dude wasn't no chump. He wasn't top 10, but he wasn't no top 50. I mean, in the 50th person on the rankings neither. You get what I'm saying? He was chosen for a reason, you know, to see if he was ready for 160. He got him out of there in 3 rounds. So next fight gotta be the WO. Like, nah, you finna fight somebody. You know what I'm saying? Now,
man, but the thing about I just have a problem with the tomato can fights. I really do, because you really don't know what you got. And if you just building a record off of the tomato cans, what kind of boxer are you when you face true adversity?
Well, that's the thing, man. When he was at 154, he ran it. You know, he worked his way up. He got his championship fight, and he made easy work. It proven to be a good system where, like, you don't just fight nothing, but you don't just fight. You don't just fight 154
though.
Yeah, but I mean that's at the end of the day, you still became champion. You gotta give him that. It ain't an easy feat. He still fought names, but he still fought in between guys.
Bruh.
He just not got the 160 though. He just got the 160, like literally the last fight. He just got the 160.
I'm telling you like this. If me and you got dedicated to the gym, we could be champion at 154.
Nah, well, it's a possibility, but I'm just saying 154 is, if you look at 154 got enough fighters now where it could be. And I will say this, by him going to 160 was probably inevitable because he's a big guy anyways, but he kind of got out right in time. 154 is real nice. It's gonna be nice, bro. You see what I'm saying? You know, and
meant to be nice.
Yeah, well, it was nice. It just don't get the recognition it should, and don't nobody care about it. So nobody care about the fights that's being made there like that. You get what I'm saying? Like if people would give a damn about 154, it'd be a lot more bigger fights being made there. People being forced to fight. That's why I'm clapping up for WO. Like they tired at 162. They not making people really bang at 160. You know what I'm saying? And they got fighters at 160. But the WO, like the hell with that. We not finna ride with that. You want a belt, you want a chance at the belt, guess what? This is who you finna fight. You know what I'm saying? You know, stop leaving it up to the promoters. They want, if these guys say they want to be in these rankings and they want the rankings to mean something, then you finna fight quality opposition.
I mean, I'll give you that. But what I can take from that is majority of these dudes is just talking.
Well, it ain't no more talking when they give you 10 days.
10 days is a lot of time.
10 days is a lot of time, but what's the normal? We usually get 30 days, and then if they don't agree, it go to purse bid. Then the day they sell the purse bid, then the purse bid could be postponed and postponed and post. We didn't sync it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It be all drawn out. Give them I like that. You got 10 days, and then immediately after that, the final week is a purse bid. I'm with it.
10 days is too much time to me.
You know,
I say give them 3.
I would give him. I ain't gonna. I give him a week. I give him 5 a business week, 5 days.
You get 3 days.
Well, either way, I'm just happy they shortened it, and hopefully it gets shorter. I'm not disagreeing with you by far at all. These guys need to fight, and he's the guy. I feel like he's ready. De La Hoya was holding him back a bit. You know what I'm saying? He did admit it. He did. He said, I feel like I was holding him back. And now I feel like he's ready for a big fight, whatnot. He said he didn't feel like other people was telling him he was ready, but he didn't feel like he was ready. And we all know, if you know De La Hoya, he's like Jerry. You know what I'm saying? Like, he interferes with everything. You know what I mean? So he's the one that felt like he wasn't ready, this and the third. So now he ain't got no choice. And the people wanted him to fight Boo Boo Andre, but what people don't understand, like I said, once you get past 154, it's like 160, 168. People really not paying attention to these divisions right now. Boo Boo went up to 168. He finna fight Parker, I believe. I think he finna fight Parker. English. Yeah. And if he don't like 168, if he struggle, he gonna come back down. You know what I'm saying? Then that fight will happen. You know what I'm saying? Because he got the belt. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If he walk through old boy, he gonna let go of the belt. You see what I'm saying? That's part of the reason I think why the WBO is doing this, because they want to make sure they got a champion lined up. So they're gonna make this bout go at it. You see what I'm saying? They finna go at it, and they'll be the interim champion. That way, if Boo Boo let go of his belt, then that person who they already set they fight up, that they'll be elevated. You get what I'm saying? So
right.
That's smart business. They're just smart business on the business side. But I don't know what Boo Boo gonna do up at 168. I don't know how he's gonna look up there or whatever, coming up or whatnot. And the guy he fighting ain't no chump neither. So, I
really don't. As far as Andrade or Andre or whatever you want to call him is concerned, I do not care.
Well, I know you don't care about Andre.
Like,
I mean,
he's a slapstick in boxing.
No, stop it.
That's what he is.
No, man. No, but I will say this: if Zach Parker ain't no punk, okay? Now, so you know what I mean. At the end of the day, Zach Parker will be the one to prove that. If you right, so it's gonna be a nice fight. I'm gonna cover it. I know you. I don't give a damn about Andre.
I'd rather watch Daniel Jacobs fight.
He gonna be watching Scooby Doo. But Daniel, he didn't have his chance. He ain't fight for no title. His last fight was his chance.
I'd rather sit on my dead cousin, Lord bless her soul. I'd rather sit on her back stoop right now and watch some blue crabs fight than watch him fight.
That might be entertaining though. I'll drop some bets on it.
I'd rather watch 10 gardener snakes in a pile fighting the screw than watch him fight.
This boy's stupid. But I'm saying though, It's gonna be a good fight, bro. Andre 31-0, 19 KO is gonna fight Parker. You know what I'm saying? And it's for a chance at the belt too. So, as he went up. So people ain't trying to fight Andre. I gotta get Andre. Andre trying to make a way.
The
Andre
only
could have
reason
stayed
why he
complacent
got
where he
something,
was. And
man,
you know what I'm saying? And he going up. He like, forget it then. I gotta make a way to prove myself. His last fight, he gave people what he want to see. But I think he done left a nasty taste in so many people's mouths that the last fight didn't matter. The boy got down on his last fight. He went ham on, dang, who that was. We covered it. He went in. I don't think you did. I think it was just me. But he went in on old boy. And he gave people what they wanted. He wasn't being safe. He went in. He fought. You know what I'm saying?
but
Or
he
whatever.
fought a tomato can.
Whatever. What? No, old boy wasn't a tomato can, man. What was dude's name, man? I can't remember. But because it was a little while ago. But I like Andre. He's kind of underrated to me. And again, we could say all we want about him, but until he get in with a top name, that's why I don't choose not to talk bad about him. It's just like guys got talked bad about all the time. Now people looking at him different. People hold on. People are looking at guys different. They are, right? Right?
Since when do you have to sign into BoxRec to see people's records?
No, go around that. But you can go around it. There ain't nothing. No, we ain't finna see no Canelo versus Charlo. I doubt it. I think Canelo is going to the DAZN deal, mini meal. He's going to the DAZN deal and because it's lucrative, and I don't know why, but I do know Gennady Golovkin is the one holding the fight up. He's been quoted in an article stating that all the people who felt like I lost are just choosing to be delusional. So I was right. I think that's what's bothering him. He like, okay, y'all want me to come over and fight this dude. So if I win, y'all can say he won again. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, but he did.
Whatever. Well, the second one, I personally don't feel like he won the first one.
No, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the second fight.
Yeah.
Triple
The second
G
one,
won it.
Whatever. What? Well, the first one, I feel like he won. I feel like Triple G kind of started too late. He took them last rounds. He did. I gave the boy from 7 on up, but that you can't start at 7, And I think that was part of the game plan. Wait till he slow down, because Triple G will stalk you the whole fight. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever. He was tired of stalking him, whatever. But then he turned it up, man, whatever. But I just think it was a little late. But at the same time, it could have been another draw. It could have been easily. You get what I'm saying? But, he said, Jamel 154 moved to 160. Charlo wants Jaime Munguia at 160. I don't know about that. I don't know. I mean, because Munguia, like, I've been saying Munguia name since we started this show, bro. And I've been watching Munguia. I've been watching the way he's been coached up and been not groomed. You know what I'm saying, so to speak. His confidence is at an all-time high. His accuracy is on point. He's not afraid to be in wars. That's why they put him in there with Gabe Rosario, because Gabe Rosario is not a top 10 boxer, but they knew Gabe was going to put him through hell.
His punch output is there.
Right. And they knew, and they wanted to see if he was going to buck down. You see what I'm saying? So, Jaime, I'm telling you, and then if he get, I just said dude name, Janibek, if he get through Janibek with no problem, because Janibek a boogeyman. Janibek hits hard. He get through Janibek, bruh. I mean, you can't help after that, he got to fight. Nothing but top tier. Especially if Boo Boo decides to stay up at 168. And if he beat Janibek, that means he's champion. You see what I'm saying? He can't fight nothing but. Golden Boy now has another golden goose besides Ryan Garcia. You see what I'm saying?
But all of that just depends on perspective too, because whether you like it or not, it's up to the fans. If the fans ain't digging them,
oh, you talking about for is like, well, that's the thing. That's why I think he's trying to. Okay, I didn't elaborate on enough, I guess, but that's why I think De La Hoya trying to put this card together. See, if everything go well with negotiations with Janibek, right? You put Jaime Munguia against Janibek, Gilbert Ramirez against another high contender because he coming off a hell of a win. And then JoJo Diaz lost, but people, like you say, still like JoJo.
See, the thing with JoJo, even in a loss, he won.
Right. And he's trying to put it around Cinco de Mayo because he even acknowledged, he was like, I know Canelo gonna have Cinco de Mayo hemmed up. He said rightfully so. He didn't even dog Canelo. He just said rightfully so. He deserves that. He said so. We'll either be on the weekend before or the weekend after. But that's a hell of a card if you put together. Yeah. If you put a card like that together, a lot of Mexican fans gonna tune into that.
Well, you see what I'm saying? I don't even want to say just Mexican fans. I want to say boxing purists would tune into that.
Right. But you know what he's trying to appeal to, though.
Yeah, I know. It's all about marketing at that point.
Right. He's trying to appeal to the Mexican fans, because the Mexican fans is who gonna solely support him, which is what he's supposed to do. You get what I'm saying? Right. You cater to the people who gonna buy them tickets, and that's what he gonna do. And then had that around Cinco de Mayo, a card like that. Especially, see, the thing is too, Jaime Munguia, even though he'll be the main event, he's still not gonna be the main attraction to me. It'll be Gilbert Ramirez. Gilbert Ramirez, he puts in work. My dude walks in with that cowboy hat and they ain't playing no games with nobody. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
They should see if they should try to get Mikey on the card.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's the thing. He's like, it ain't no ending on it. There's no ending to this card, but that's who he know, because Gilbert Ramirez just got done fighting not too long ago. JoJo, we know he just got done fighting not too long ago. So they don't have nothing lined up. And then Jaime just got off a fight, but if he lined this fight up, then they could just set the date for around it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is something you may know. How is the relationship between Reynoso and De La Hoya?
I don't know. I just know that he that one time where they was trying to tell him, he was like, "No, this is what I want you to do with Canelo," type shit. He wasn't going for it. Like, you may be promoter, but you don't infiltrate the camp. They don't do what you say. You see what I'm saying? They do what I say.
Because I would love to see that. I would love to see even Ryan on that card.
Yeah, Ryan.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. But if he do a card like that, that would be unbelievable, bro.
Have Ryan on there, have fucking Andy Ruiz on there, have everybody on. So that would be a phenomenal card.
Yeah, it would. Mini Mill, you right. I mean, he packed that Tijuana stadium. That was some crazy, bro. I would never fight in Tijuana. Shout out to Tijuana, bro, but y'all ring and everything, that shit was janky. People kept falling. It was a trip. But like, it was a trip. It was bad, bro.
Tijuana is not
the canvas kept, but that's his hometown, so he wanted to fight. You know what I'm saying? It was a nice card too, but the thing was, people kept falling. The canvas kept moving. Like, you see, like, you know how if you live in an apartment and they don't lay the rug right, you can see the wrinkles in the rug.
They start buckling in certain places.
Oh my God! The more they moved, bro. Then they wasn't cleaning it. They wasn't wiping the rain down in between matches. So the water and stuff that was down, everybody kept slipping and falling.
It's a bettor's paradise.
Oh my God! It was crazy, bro. It was a good card, bro. It just the other shit that I was like, what is going on? Even the commentator was like, they are not cleaning the ring. Like, that's why everybody falling. Like, everybody keep falling. Like, it was, and people just kept slipping, man. You know, but it was good. It was a good night. But he did pack that joint, 15,000 strong. If he do fight a Charlo and they do it in Texas, it's huge.
I don't want to see him against Charlo.
That's huge. That's huge. Like, well, you the one always talking about you want to see Charlo get pummeled.
Yeah, but and
I don't know if he'll pummel him. I don't know if he'll pummel him, but I'm just saying, though, that's a big dude against another big dude. Like, you know how I like my even payday fights. You know what I'm saying?
But that's a payday. I don't know if he deserves that kind of payday.
Who? Jaime?
Charlo.
Oh, man. Look. Get off of him, man. Look. If this is what, okay, peep this. You got to think about what you're saying. He has to fight competition to get that payday, right? Quit fighting regular cats that don't nobody know and things like that to get these paydays, right? If he in there with stiff competition or not stiff like a Jaime Munguia that we know that can bang and can fight, I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
But I
Go
wouldn't
ahead.
pay for it.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
I
mind
wouldn't pay for it.
I would, because there's that chance. And if Charlo marketing, there's that chance. That's his moment. You either gonna pay to see me lose or you gonna pay to see me win, and I'll ride that all the way through. Ride it all the way
But
through.
you're not Mayweather. That's
You know
the Mayweather formula.
But that's the thing though. It may be the Mayweather chant, but let me tell you something though. That's what it has grown into. A lot of people want to see these guys lose. I really don't, because I just wish they would come. What's the word? I feel like they in the clouds. Like I said, I feel like their persona is overshadowing their skills. You get what I'm saying? I feel like, so ride it. It done turned into that where a lot of people want to see them lose, bro. They just want to see them lose and dissolve. And if you get your shot, ride it and win.
Go deeper into it. Become full heel. Become full on Ric Flair.
Hell yeah.
Four Horsemen Ric Flair.
I promise to God, I'll ride the hell out of it.
Go full-fledged Stone Cold Steve Austin on that ass.
All the way. Full 6-pack.
You know what?
I promise you.
I agree with that, because honestly, I think boxing needs a bad guy.
Yeah, because that's what Mayweather was. But
we try our best to make Canelo a bad guy, but he's a really good guy.
Yeah. He just started talking for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's a decent human being, but through narrative, and I can say that I'm guilty of it. Try to make him out to be a villain when in all honesty, he's just an all-around good guy.
Yeah, he a good guy, man. I mean, this ain't no apology. I know somebody wants to make apology. I ain't making no apology.
I ain't doing that. I said what I said.
Right, because at the time it was warranted. But he's proven what he's worth, man. That I will say. So shout out to him. But he said thought Demetrius Munguia fight would stop a bit. It was, but dude was done though. Dude was done, bro. I
would have let him fight it out. I would have let him fight it out,
bro. Like he had nothing in him. That boy had nothing in him left. I felt like even if a couple more of them punches would have connected, he would have sleep.
I think I would make the worst referee ever.
He couldn't protect himself. No, you wouldn't. We needed Steve Stoger back. We need them. Fight it out. Who was that fight? Who did we watch? Kell Brook and Amir Khan. I forgot dude's name. The British ref. I called him. I said, he let you get your ass whooped, bro. And what the hell he let Kell do? Beat the hell out that man.
Was it really a bad ass whooping?
He whooped his ass, bro. He whooped his ass. Dude couldn't get in his groove, none of that shit. And the thing was, Amir Khan was on it. He had him confused, but see, it was just typical Amir Khan. He can't get away from. To me, he can't get away from himself. Like he wants to be a boxer puncher, but doesn't realize he's not a puncher. So he swings with he has the speed. He swings with the combinations of a puncher, right? When he should be swinging with the combinations of a boxer, like a Mayweather. Get in, get out. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Make you look stupid. No, he gets confident, and then he wants to try to stand there and trade. And when that happened, Kell said, bring your ass here. I got you. Because now I see you trying to knock me out. And also, now I'm starting to realize this shit don't hurt. I'm finna beat your ass. You see what I'm saying? But if he kept constantly going in and out, confusing him, stopping old boy from resetting like he was the first couple rounds, you know what I'm saying? He won. But in the first round, what'd he do? Get confident, got rocked. Second round, got rocked. Then he started getting dropped. He beat his ass. It is what it is. Shit.
Well, is that an indictment on Bomac, or is that an indictment on...
that was typical Amir Khan. If you've watched Amir Khan, right?
Uh-huh.
If you watched Amir Khan, you know what that was. That wasn't on Bomac. He would not. Bomac was telling him, quit standing in front of him. Bomac was like, what are you doing? That was just typical Amir Khan can't get out of his own way. You see what I'm
What's
saying?
next for Demetrius Dillard?
Not Dillard, Ballard. He got the
Ballard.
last name. Yeah, I don't know, but he gonna come back. He gonna come back. I mean, he even said it that the dude hit hard than motherfucker. Like he was getting punched. He said Jaime hit hard as shit.
It's
So,
time for Ballard to probably reinvent himself. That's usually what it takes. A real quick glance at the at the
drawing board.
game plan, at the drawing
Yeah.
board, and
Yeah.
just reevaluate.
See, that's the thing about boxing. People look at boxing like when you lose, it's over with. If you not, it's not over, bro. It's just you lose. People in this day who watch boxing, y'all gotta understand. Losing in boxing is not worse, not bad at all, like UFC or MMA rather. It's not. It's just look, when you get too many of them motherfuckers though now, it might be time to hang it up. But you could get a loss and come back and go on a 10, 15 win streak. It's nothing like that. But see, we got this stigma of having an O. You see what I'm saying? And the stigma of having an O translates to the fans to the point where when they see you lost one time, that must mean you whack. Never mind you done won about 40 straight.
Yeah.
But because you lost that one, you must be garbage. That's crap. That's bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Mike Tyson that took plenty of people O's, but they went on from Mike Tyson and had nice ass careers. It's just Mike Tyson was their kryptonite.
And if you look at it in the throes of history, a lot of fighters have just ran across somebody who was just genuinely better than them that night.
Right.
That's all that is. I'd rather lose to the better man than lose on the cards or have, some shenanigans go on.
Man, I love when a fighter fight and he lose, and the next fight, I'll be like, he finna whoop that dude ass. Just like when Spinks beat Ali. Ali told him, I'm gonna beat your ass, Nick. And he beat the shit out of Spinks.
I mean, but there's outliers to that too, because we have Tony Harrison.
Well, yeah, you got Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison won, then he came back and got whooped because I'm gonna tell you what, Tony Harrison started getting too confident. Tony Harrison thought he didn't want to play the same game he won in the first one. He wanted to prove to the world that he could punch and knock people out. Then when he saw it couldn't be successful, then he wanted to start back fighting off the back foot. That should have been the game plan from the jump, like he was before. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to change nothing. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Hurd, Canelo.
His own deal. I
think he's trying to say Hearn Canelo, not Hurd. I'm like, he ain't finna fight no Jerry Hurd. Like, what? Will announce this week who he's gonna fight. I think it will be the DAZN deal. Yeah, he's already said that he was eyeing the DAZN deal.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing with the DAZN deal, it gives him a chance for greatness. The PBC deal, only thing it does is just offer a Charlo fight.
Charlo fighting money.
And money. And
easy money.
What do you offer somebody who has it all?
That's right. You never lied. You're talking to the bank.
You already talking to the bank. So more money, he has that.
Right.
His main goal right now is greatness. He wants to be world renowned as the greatest Mexican boxer of all time. And with a win over Bivol and a decisive win over Triple G, that will, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, it will give him that.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! If he look, because he beats Bivol, if he beats Bivol, right? Once he beat what's gonna be satisfying about his career is getting that cloud from over him. Is that third fight with Triple G? If he beats Triple G, you're not gonna be able to say nothing about Canelo, but except who's left for Canelo really to fight.
And the only stain on his resume is not going to fight him ever again.
And that's not real stain because he lost to what? A legend.
He lost to a legend. He lost to greatness.
You know what I'm saying? That's a legend, bro. That's that. And shoot, if he was anybody, like he said, I'm thankful that I fought Mayweather. You see what I'm saying? That taught him something. Just think if that fight never took place, nobody looks at that. Will Canelo just be the hard hitting puncher? He wouldn't care about switching trainers at the time and all that stuff and learning how to box.
Mm-hmm.
Would he? I don't believe so. Because he would have been fighting other people, and what he had been doing would have just kept on working.
Yeah.
And before it got too late till he got to a box, it'd have been too late to teach what they say, teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah. See, Canelo, Saul. I don't. It's hard to talk about him because there's no drama involved. There's no narrative really. It's easier to talk about a Charlo. It's easier to talk about a Shakur Stevenson. It's easier to talk about these guys because they're almost just now starting their journey towards greatness.
Mm-hmm.
How do you talk about someone who's a kid?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard.
Yeah.
And that's why I kind of hate talking about Canelo. I really do.
If he, as long as Canelo keep going on pursuing, like he do this and he fight Charlos, he don't. It's like once he fight, because these are the fights people want. Bivol, more so than what's my other guy that's got a fight lined up? Had his whole head cracked.
Better be.
People want to see Bivol more so than Better Be.
I don't think the Better Be fight will happen.
No, but if it do, it's gonna be way after. Like, cause
that's
if he do this, because if he do this and then he fight Triple G, bro. Like, you can put a Charlo, Better Be on the back burner, and Boo Boo too. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing, and that's why Boo Boo want him early, because if he fight Boo Boo last for some money, which people do want to see, believe it not, people ain't questioning like why won't he fight Boo Boo, because I don't care what nobody say. As long as I've been watching boxing, bro, nobody passes money up. Nobody. And when somebody sit there try to tell you that you a horrible fighter and all of this shit, that don't do nothing but speak testament to who he is. It's something about Boo Boo why he don't want to fight Boo Boo. It's something that he sees. It's something that he sees. You understand what I'm saying?
If that's the case, then why isn't Triple G fighting him either? Because I think Triple
G keep going. Triple G don't want to stay in one spot neither. Triple G right now fighting at what? 154, 160 or something like that. He don't want to stay still. He need to, you know what I'm saying? He need to stay still, man, somewhere. But he chasing the money wherever it's at. I can't get mad at him. You know what I'm saying? He can't get stagnant. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't even know that Triple G is active. You know what I mean?
They
don't. They don't even know he active. He's the zone fighter, but the zone don't show his fights. You know what I'm saying? So,
and that's crazy.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? The only time I see him is on a poster or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't never see, oh, we gonna show Golovkin fight on the zone. Never. They don't even have a replay of it.
And that's crazy too. Like, say for instance, he takes the DAZN deal, and it's already been stated that the last fight will be a Triple G. What if that is his retirement fight? Like,
who could be mad at it though?
I wouldn't be mad at it, but it's just like, who's going to snatch the mantle of greatness that's going to be left behind?
That's what I said. Like, I feel like, I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like if he took Boo Boo, it's gonna be the last. Because if Boo Boo end up beating Canelo, they're gonna say because he got up there, he was wore down and all this shit. And if he do me, I wouldn't even want to fight. Like, fuck you. Fuck you, you'll wait and want to retire to fight me. Hell no. But at the same time, it'd be hard to say no, because that still probably be the biggest payday that Boo Boo would ever see. You see what I'm saying?
Father Time is always undefeated. Always. After Father Time sets in for Canelo and he decides to put on his hat and ride off into the sunset, I don't see another star.
Well, that's the thing. You can't see when a star is so bright already. It's hard to see past Canelo because the question still will always be there to beg. The question always begs that who's there to beat Canelo. So long as you got him shining bright as he is, you not gonna see because you got guys scrambling to beat him. He has to leave to see who's gonna be the best, who's gonna be the next cash cow. You get what I'm saying? It was like when Mayweather there. Who's gonna be the next Mayweather? Nobody knows until he leaves. As long as he's there, who? You get what I'm saying? His fan base is too big. Canelo fan base is too big. Those fans will not leave Canelo alone until Canelo retires.
This is true, but even when he retires, it's just like, okay. When
I
Floyd
think he'll
retired,
retire. If he retire, he gonna fuck around and do a Jordan. He gonna try to come back. He'll try to come back.
but that's the thing. When Floyd retired, I'm not bullshitting. I already seen Canelo as a star.
Yeah. I saw it back then.
And then
like this is a fact.
And then his fight with Lamont Peterson, oh my God, that just almost cemented it for me. Then the way he just did everybody.
Yeah.
It was like his mission for greatness started after that loss.
Yeah.
These dudes are too scared to lose now. So who can you realistically put in it? I know we have the Magoyas. I know we have the Virgil Ortiz. We got Boost.
It's gonna be the guys. It's gonna be the guys that ain't getting looked at. It's gonna be a Brian Castano. It's gonna be some people like that. You know what I mean? Now I will say like Boots. I think he don't. Boots going to win, but I don't think a loss stops Boots. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, you're right. A lot of these guys is coached up on that They don't want to lose their you know what I'm saying? And the way the culture of boxing is moving is like I say, these fans are even being coached up to the point where, what's his record? Oh shoot, he 101. Oh, he must be whack. He lost? Like what? No, like
yeah. See,
you know what I'm saying? You can't do that.
Just, and that's damaging because arguably, a top 5 boxer of all time has a loss, and then the crop afterwards don't want to lose. Nobody wants to lose. I give you that, but it's all about how you come back from the loss.
Facts, and that used to really, 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 really mean something. Sometimes the comeback made you a bigger star before you lost. Made you a way bigger star. You get what I'm saying? And, and I agree with me. You got the Munguia, Ortiz, Boots, and all them. They will be stars, but I want to know who's gonna rise above that. You get what I'm saying? Who's gonna be the standout kid in each division? You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna be the guys? Who's gonna be the guys where if I'm at welterweight, I'm gonna be like, you know what? After I'm about to get this belts, they don't want to fight me. I'm gonna go up. I'm about to fight the next dude, and who gonna be that star, that main star in that division, and so on and so on. You get what I'm saying? Because I mean, boxing is, it's always floated around between featherweights, the middleweights, the heavyweights. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. And it used to just be a heavyweight driven sport. But the thing about back in the day was people was not afraid. Once you got to a certain age, your body is like, nah, bro, we not finna be doing this. You go up and fight the next big dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was the mentality. That's why I want boxing to get back. And I thought it was going back there with the Terrence Crawford thing. Like I say, he dominates the division. People was like, oh, he got a bunch of money fights. He didn't even care. He let go of the belts the next day. He just wanted to keep going and fight. You know what I'm saying? The money was gonna come. But
that's where I hate to say it, but the boxing game starts to kick in once you start getting notoriety.
Yeah, business. Because who wants
the business of
who
it?
wants to put you? And let's be real about it. The only reason Mayweather was getting them type of fights with no problem, because people are saying, well, Mayweather was getting no fights done. Mayweather was giving people the biggest paydays of their career where you couldn't say no because he knew it took two. Y'all think Mayweather was just giving people money because he could just give them money? No, it took two. Yes, I'm gonna make $20 million, but my nigga, you ain't never even hit $1 million. But I'm finna give you 5.
Bingo.
Ain't nobody finna say no to that. But he knew I need you because me beating you makes me look good. And I'm not saying he was paying them off. What I'm saying is he needed them in the ring to prove his greatness. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These guys today, promotion companies seem not to be having money like they used to, and all that stuff don't got it like that. So it's different. You know, when you a Mayweather and you come up from Pretty Boy Floyd to Money Mayweather and you done built the bank large and all of that, promotion companies be willing to spend that type of money because they know they're going to make it back. They know they're going to make it back. Everything now is more so of a if. So let's say like Canelo the sweepstakes. They'll bet big on Canelo. Investors will come in and be like, yeah, we got it. Because Canelo's going to sell pay-per-views. Canelo's going to do that. But Terrence, they're not going to come back Terrence like that. You see what I'm saying? But just think if Terrence did have the backing there, Terrence would be probably a megastar right now. Terrence would be huge. You get what I'm saying? But it's just the fact, like you say, this is where the business come in. And then you also have to be careful because when the money's not there to back in and both ends ain't making no money like that, right? You know, it's like, why would I put my cash cow in with him? No, he's not finna beat his ass and then my money gone. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was what Mayweather was facing at the time. Well, I'm gonna have to pay these niggas. I got to. He made it sound good, like yeah, these niggas need me. I'm giving them the biggest payday ever. But if you think about it from a business aspect, it was just smart business.
See, but that's the thing. I'm pretty sure Floyd explained all that behind the scenes, behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Like, look, hey man, we gotta make some money. We gotta put some. I like you. I really like you, and I think you are a great fighter. Let's put some money in your pocket, to where you could keep getting money. I like you though. Like seriously, if I wasn't me, I wouldn't want to fight you.
Right.
You know, some shit like that behind the scenes would be like, okay. To where, because great fighters recognize other great fighters. That's one thing that I can say that I actually can talk down on when it comes to Canelo.
Mm-hmm.
Because who has he really given a chance?
Right.
You know, because if you look at Floyd's last 10 opponents, last 10 opponents, other than Pacquiao, none of them actually deserve to be in the ring with him.
Who, Floyd?
Yes.
No, he had a couple that did. But you know, but it was a lot of management fights. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's think back. Like, we already know UFC fights didn't count. We already know the YouTube shit don't count. It do on record, but we know they didn't deserve it is what I'm trying to say. But the Shane was meant to be there, but Shane was meant to be there earlier, though. But even though it was later, you get what I'm saying? He had an equal opportunity to do damage. You get what I'm saying? And he did, and just didn't capitalize on it. So he deserved it. You know what I'm saying? The one I would say at the time that
now hold on, I can say Berto. Berto, I have to put an outlier on him. He has an asterisk by him because that fight was supposed to happen a lot sooner.
A lot sooner when he was in his heyday. He was doing damage. He had that speed, but when he fought Floyd then, you know, he had threw his elbow out, his shoulder was thrown out, he had tore that bicep, you know what I'm saying, which was his lead right hand. He couldn't do much. You know what I'm saying? But I was happy that he still fight because that man still deserved that payday. You see what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? People was complaining, why you fighting him on his last fight? Why you fighting Berto for his last? Man, that dude deserved it. But you had to know boxing. Yeah, you had to watch boxing, you know what I'm saying, to understand why that took place. You know what I'm saying? That was like, man, you know, because that was when they was supposed to fight, it was a big wow. Like, Mayweather really finna fight Berto?
That Berto fight,
he's gonna take that chance.
That Berto fight is one of those fights to where you know that Floyd respected what he was doing. It was like, okay, I'll give this to you so you can get some of that back.
Right.
That's what that was.
Because it was like, you know what I'm saying? When I remember when it was announced, like, what? They finna fight? He's going to take that chance with Berto. Not saying Berto would have whooped him, but that was just pure speed against pure speed. And Berto had pop. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Something that Mayweather really liked that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, shoot. Mayweather like, I ain't no bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to show the world. But then, what was the earthquake in Haiti happened and so on, and dude had dropped the fight and go, you know, make sure his peoples was all right.
And he did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, nah, that was no excuse by far. Everybody had it. If you don't understand that, something wrong with you.
Which leads me to this next thing.
Uh-huh.
With the current climate in the political sphere, with, you know, tensions being at an all-time high overseas, do you see, if anything really does pop off, do you see Usyk fighting or Lomachenko fighting this year?
Nah, if stuff pop off, no. I don't think so. Unless they already done made preparations. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they got to get over here. We not even finna take a chance type stuff. But if they haven't, I don't see it. And I would be mad. You know what I'm saying? That's their countries, and they ain't finna go. They not finna, and my people there, and that's too, that for one, that'd be way too distracting.
That would be way too distracting.
Way too distracting for me to be able to think and be in the ring and let you whoop on me. No, it ain't happening, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nope. But hopefully they have took the precautions, you know what I'm saying? Just in case of what can go down, then yeah, you know what I mean? Because, yeah, I'm not getting into all of it, but you get what I'm saying.
Would they be considered ducks?
No. Like I said, if you would understand something like that, something wrong with you.
Like, because
we talking about aunties, mamas, nephews, nieces, brothers. Yeah. This ain't no friend. This ain't no acquaintance. No. And sometimes you can't make your mama move.
No, you cannot.
You know what I'm saying? You can't say, "Mama, it's great over here. I'm a billionaire." She looking like you, so that's your money. I'm staying here because that's all she know.
Home. This
right.
Is home. Yeah.
She's been her whole life. So, you know, if something like that happen, Lord, I hope it don't, dude.
Because there's narratives. There are narratives.
Right.
Saying that if stuff breaks off and they can't compete, then Usyk needs to give up the belts.
No, Usyk don't need to give up them belts. He fought way too hard to get them belts, and he's on the way to making history. Now, let history take its course naturally, but don't force nothing. Give up the belts for what? Why? Because people mad that he came up and got 2 fights and got the belts? No, you can't get mad at that. That's called hard work, dedication. Yes, he's talented, but that dude works his ass off.
Yeah.
No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. The odds has always been stacked against him since he was cruiserweight.
Yeah.
And he persevered. So why would I make him do that? No. It would now. If you know they're gonna have things like, well, when you done doing what you're doing, you're gonna have to come straight back and handle business. That's understandable.
But see, the thing is,
taking no belts away. That would be so wrong, bro.
The people are. You already know which group is saying this. They're saying it so Wilder can get a.
No, Wilder need to work. Ain't nothing. I love Wilder. Ain't nothing wrong with Wilder. Wilder need to just come back, have a fight, get acclimated, go fight like an Andrew Ruiz, move up, keep going. It'll come back because at the end of the day, bruh, the heavyweight division was only lit because he was there for a while.
Right.
It was only lit because of him. And then now, with him gone, after these little fights happen, what the fuck is really going on? Nothing. You bring a Deontay Wilder back and put him in the mix. You know what's people gonna start saying? Yeah, Tyson Fury beat him, but Usyk ain't beat him. Guess what? AJ ain't beat him. He still make good for some fights. You get what I'm saying?
But I don't think that he can. I don't think that Wilder can beat.
Well, the thing is, that's the beauty of it. Nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? Me and you both. When people was doubting Usyk, well, who name? Well, nobody. Matter of fact, We were saying Usyk name. Nobody was even mentioning Usyk.
People kept saying, "Who the hell is Usyk?"
Who is he? Right. I'm like, y'all tripping. You know what I'm saying? People say they watch boxing, but you don't watch boxing. You see what I'm saying? And they was like, oh, he's too small. He did it. No, I'm telling you, he's finna be a problem. You see what I'm saying? He's gonna be a problem for anybody. I don't care if you fight Tyson Fury. He's gonna be a problem for anybody. You see what I'm saying? Okay, for instance, and I'm gonna prove it. Tyson Fury is supposed to fight before Dillian White. Dillian White was supposed to fight somebody. What was dude's name? Oh my God, white guy. Always wear black trunks. No, white guy. And he was supposed to fight Dillian, and then all of a sudden it didn't go down. They made Dillian the mandatory for Tyson Fury. And I was like, there's some bullshit behind that. What they wanted was they thought old boy was gonna mess around and beat Dillian, because then that would have gave dude a rematch, because he fought Tyson Fury and split Tyson Fury head wide open, being what? The smaller fighter.
Oh, yeah.
See what I'm saying? And dude felt like he was cheated. Like, how y'all just gonna take this fight away from me or whatever? I can't remember. Anybody remember it, man? Please put it in there. But I can't remember his name. But and Tony and guess what? Tyson didn't say nothing about dude. Wasn't talking no smack about I'll whoop anyone and whoever wins. You know how he talk shit. Nope. Wasn't none of that shit. He ain't start talking shit until they said Dillian was his fight. He know that dude gave him a hell of a fucking fight. It burst his head wide open. But like the point is, though, he was the smaller fighter. He didn't win the fight, but he gave him hell. So that guy don't have the IQ of a Usyk. No disrespect, but Usyk can come in with size. He faster than Tyson, and he got hella IQ, and he can figure you out. Right? We can say everything we want to say about the fight about AJ. Usyk came in there with a game plan. He came in there like, okay, I'm going to fill this dude out. It wasn't to take his punch and none of that. I want to see what he constantly does. And what AJ kept doing. Kept sticking that left over there. What he kept doing? Going over it.
Going over and attacking him with the right.
There you go. And he said, keep throwing it like a dumbass. Then he started punching him in his arms. Start punching him in his chest. Start punching everywhere to make him lower them arms. And he just went to work on him. What? I mean, the dude sit there, I mean, he just studies you. That's what he does. This is totally different. So I think it would be a tough fight for Tyson Fury. I don't think that's some easy ass shit. There's no way it's going to be easy. And Usyk is shorter than Deontay. So the thing is, that's what I mean by small guy. You know what I'm saying? He was taller than Deontay. But I'm talking about even smaller than him. And now he got to shoot further way down. He got to look down. It's different. It's way different. You know what I mean? People want to discount that because a guy is smaller. People have no idea. One of the greatest feared punchers was smaller than every fucking body. His name was Mike Tyson. He had to take more punches. He had to take more punishment to get in to knock your ass out. But they still was all scared of him.
And that's the thing he took. If you look at it, honestly, Mike Tyson actually took a lot less punches than what people think. Well, because he had superior head movement.
Head movement, yeah. But the thing is, though, he still had to take some to give some. And then by them dude, name one. You can't name one fighter that he fought had the same arm length as him, or even close.
No.
So, but he always shot that double jab, and it never hit nothing. It never. He just started off wop, and then uppercut. You know what I'm saying? Uppercut, sidestep. Before you know it, he in your face. You know what I'm saying? He knew he had to make a way in. So it's when people try to tell me, oh, he's too small. Even with Gervonta, and they was trying to say, what's my name? The Mexican Mike Tyson. I keep forgetting his name.
Eastside
Cruz. They was like, Gervonta bigger than him. I was like, but not in height and not that. His arms was probably a little shorter. But other than that, the way he fight, though, he gonna be in that dude's face. People don't get it, man. When you small, trust me, he been small his whole life. He didn't just get small. So what makes people think when he started boxing, it was like he just got small all of a sudden and became a disadvantage to him. It never did.
If anything, at this current point in time, it's an advantage.
Thank you. He learned to use it. It's his. He learned to work with what you learn to work with what you have. I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe any of that shit. When people, oh, he's too small. Now, unless he's fighting a super duper puncher, which Mike did fight some punchers. But my thing is, now you got some people who just punch. Now, that's different. So let's say if AJ was a big, heavy puncher, right? Then I'd be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a motherfucker. You know what I mean? It's gonna be some work, right? Let's say if Usyk go against Deontay, it may be some work because Deontay is a puncher. You see what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a little tougher to figure it out because he got to stay away from that right hand. You see what I'm saying? But nevertheless, I do not discount Usyk because his skills, his IQ, his accuracy, it all negates what you got going on. Like you may have something, I got something for it. You get what I'm saying?
Skill and IQ can always overshadow ability.
Right. It just ends up being about who can execute the game plan. That's what it ends up being about at the end of the day when you put those type of fighters in the ring with each other. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see it with Shakur Stevenson and Ortiz Jr. When y'all see that fight, same thing. You gonna have a puncher and a boxer. Who game plan gonna work? Right? Some people got it as a toss-up. I'm leaning more towards Steve Shakur. You know what I'm saying? But people, I'm talking to people, they saying Ortiz gonna pull it out. See what I'm saying? Because those fights are what makes boxing great. These fights, like for instance, Shakur Stevenson got a name, Ortiz done made a name for itself. Even though this ain't no fight at the height of their career or none of that stuff, this may be one of those fights.
You mean Valdez?
Why I always get them mixed? Forgive me and forgive the two gentlemen. I always forget. I always mix both of them up. Why is that? Why is that?
You're a racist.
Stop it with that shit, dude. No, I'm not racist, dude. But anyway, man. But look, yeah, Valdez. Damn it. Valdez. This fight is not at the height of their career, but it could be one of those great fights that will get looked upon once their careers are over with. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, they have the makings to have a dope ass fight. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to see Benavidez. That's the truth. Benavidez can one day prove him to be a cheat code because that dude, what people don't know about Benavidez, he's a fat boy at heart. Man, that dude, he could go all the way up to heavyweight if he wanted to.
The thing about Benavidez,
he can go down. That dude's something else. You know what I'm saying? He want to fight Berlanga. He said something about Berlanga.
He's all talk.
Well, he got to talk. He got to talk now. Don't nobody. He can't get the fights. He trying to shame people into fights and things like that. He's trying to get it going, man. Shit. I mean, he wanted to be he was in the talks with PBC, right? Wasn't it probably Benavidez and Charlo?
Mm-hmm.
Right? He's trying to talk. He's like, man, don't nobody want to fight me. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, some people look at that as weakness. As long as I've been watching boxing, it speaks testament to you. He ain't no punk. He ain't gonna be easy to beat. He's not gonna be easy to beat. It's gonna be work. Can they beat him? Sure. But that don't mean it's gonna be easy. Nobody wants to look like a fool or leave a doubt. You get what I'm saying? Nobody. People want to go into fights and have for sure winnings. You feel me? Nobody wants to go into a fight where the people going to demand around, want to see another one. You feel me? So, that's how I feel. You know what I mean? And Benavidez, and I like that he ironed Edgar Berlanga. They was asked about Edgar Berlanga. He said he want Edgar Berlanga to come on fights on his belt, whatever. Then he'll fight Edgar Berlanga. He said because he don't want to go in there and then it be a slaughter or something like that. Like he wanted to be a show. He wanted to be a fight. I thought that
he don't want to ruin the young man's career.
Yeah, man, I want that shit to be a fight, bro. Let that dude breathe, and we gonna get it in. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I give Benavidez. Him and his brother, they'll fight whoever. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, how far away do you think
everyone after that lazy shit show? Man, look.
How far do you think that Berlanga is away? How far away is he?
I want to be real with you. To me, he a minute away. He far.
Yeah, I think so too.
His boxing skills got to go up more. He said it himself. He just now getting the rounds. Before he wasn't getting the rounds in, right? Getting the gas tank together, but he needed to acquire these some boxing skill. He can't just go in there thinking I'm just gonna knock everybody out, which we know he don't want that though, because he said it. I don't want to be known as no knockout artist. I want to know how to, So he sharpened his toolbox, but like I said, the fighters we talking about are staying very active. That's what I like. That's what I like the WBO is doing. They force the people to stay active, which is something that the boxing game has been lacking. I don't care if it's a tomato can. I don't care if it's a big fighter. Stay fucking active, right? You wouldn't get Charlo getting beat by Castano or the other one. I forgot who he fought. Guys we didn't even know. That's how you get these accidental stars that don't deserve it. Not saying Brian Castano don't deserve it, but we've had, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People that don't deserve, you coming off almost 2 years. You ain't fought in a year, but you got people talking about everybody else. Like, how you talking? You not active at all. Like, you got to be active, bro. Like I said, when I came up,
mainly, it sounds like you're talking about Mr. Keith Thurman.
Well, Keith, I'm not talking about just Keith. I'm talking about in general, bro. Like, Keith gone. I don't know what Keith's problem was. He was gone. He just popped up out of no goddamn where. I was under the assumption, like, hey, he done. Hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But he came back and he back. But he had his fight. Now, how long is it gonna take him to fight again? Though is the question. See what I'm saying? He can easily line another fight up. You got Boots, right? You got Boots. Think about it. You got Boots. Shit, he can fight Munguia if he wanted to.
Yeah, right.
He got fight. Now, I mean, not Virgil. What's the other one? He got Ortiz. He got Ortiz Jr.
Virgil Ortiz.
Sorry. Yeah.
No. He ain't gonna fight Virgil either.
Okay, which one fights Shakur, man? You got me mixed up now again.
Oscar Valdez.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Virgil Ortiz. He can fight Virgil. He got fights.
But it's not a sure thing.
So what I'm saying is, well, that's my point. If he wants the fights, they're there. They're there. You see what I'm saying? Period. So he can't. So my thing is, how long you gonna wait to fight? Hell, he got turns.
That's definitely not a sure thing.
But he came in at this time, and you just came off from fighting. Not just came off 3 years ago fighting Pacquiao, but you can't. What?
He had no choice but to fight Pacquiao.
We gave you. You have had your tomato can.
Look,
you already had it.
What's coming for Keith? At the end of this year, I'm looking to hear Earl Spence saying that he's moving to 154. Okay, cool. They're going to put a situation where Keith ends up fighting for the belt, and then Boots and Virgil will never.
That's going to be bullcrap. But that's what he hoping on, though. See, that's the whole thing. That's what he hoping on. He hoping that, like, because he said he'll fight Terrence. Terrence ain't sent them, ain't sent no contract. He ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing either. Right? It go both ways. You want to fight somebody, say it. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, Terrence could do that. Terrence independent. Terrence, like, fuck it. If I want to wait on him, I can wait on him, which I wish he wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? But if I was Terrence, I got more to lose. I'm trying to get undisputed. So why would I fight you right now? You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep my belt so I can have a chance to fight for all the other belts. Because if I fight you and I lose, I ain't gonna never get that fight. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. He got to build his recognition up. But he know these young lions out here. Boy, they get a chance to fight a Keith Thurman, and it's the perfect interim fight or a test fight.
It's the perfect.
Anybody who think they can get us a smoke. You see what I'm saying?
That's the inaugural fight of a star.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He know that, and I don't think he want that. I don't think he want that at all.
So what you're saying is Mr. Thurman already knows that the way it stands right now, he is a gatekeeper.
Man, look. And he don't want to be that. He don't want to be that. I know people hate that term. They hate that gatekeeping term. But he don't want to be that though. But the thing is, he just came back in this. I won't say wrong moment, but you in this awkward position, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you in this very awkward position where you can either fuck a lot of shit up for the fans, or you can give fans some fights they want to see. And those fights, if you take on some young bucks and make easy work of them, man, you can help but build your name back up. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you came back in this period of time where you gonna be taking some chances.
It's time to start making some business decisions, Keith.
Yeah, you gonna be
And I
out
think
there.
that's what he's doing, making business decisions. Like, honestly, does it make sense for him to get into the ring right now with a Virgil Ortiz Jr.? No. Does it make sense for him to hop into the ring with a Gerard Ennis?
No,
No.
no.
No. So,
No.
so what, he's between the proverbial rock and hard place right now.
That's what I'm saying. But he can't sit on the shelf for a whole nother year. Coming off a win, built the little fandom back up. You study talking, making videos. You know what I'm saying? Man, come on over here, Keith, so we ask you this, because I want to know. Like, you...
I am really curious.
Yeah. What direction are you trying to go? That's what I want to know. Because, like, are you gonna try to wait it out? You know what I'm saying? I don't see that. I think he's gonna have a fight lined up soon.
Dealing with Keith,
it's probably gonna be somebody we don't know.
Dealing with Keith is like Thanksgiving dinner, waiting on that turkey to come out. You know what I'm saying? What kind of is this? You sit there and you start thinking, is this turkey even gonna be worth it? The wait. Is it gonna be? Is it gonna be right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Did they even season this bitch? Did they even clean it for real? It smelled good, but everything that smelled good ain't good.
Right.
So what's going on with this turkey? And then you finally get the turkey out, and then you're underwhelmed because at the end of the day, it's just turkey.
Right.
So you know exactly how it is.
And you know it's worse than turkey.
What?
A jive turkey.
God.
So I hope he don't be that. I've been advocating. Hey, I want to see him fight. You know what I'm saying? I do. I want to see my guy fight. All that, and if he can get in it, that's cool. But I don't know. It's like I don't want to see him go either way right now. Think about right now I'm leaning towards Terrence because you ain't been active, right? Right. And Terrence ain't fought since Sean. Right. I don't know. I don't want to see him fight Terrence. Then who else? But who else? I'm trying to think.
February. It's just been 4 months.
I'm trying to think in my brain who else? Like who else? Like you
he
know
can
what I'm
fight
saying?
Sergey Lipinets.
No, hell no, man. Jerron ruined that.
He could fight. Well, shoot, if that's the case, then Virgil that kind of ruined Kavalauskas too.
That too. That's what I'm saying, man. It'll be somebody out there for him. And I'm pretty sure it is. I'm just not thinking of him.
Oh, he could take another tune-up fight with Mr. Jamal James.
Boy, look, I ain't trying to entertain that. Hell no. Boy, he do some shit. I'm like, come on, Keith, bro. We know that. Now it's just money. You know what I'm saying?
And it'll be a title eliminator. Because it's Keith.
Oh, no. Hell no.
Oh, Lord.
Shakur Stevenson got somebody else on his top, man. Motherfucking Archie Sharp. This dude been talking relentless. UK's own undefeated fighter. Archie Sharp can bang. Got some pop. You know what I'm saying? 21-0, 9 KOs. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's starting to look like people are over that way. It's not just Archie Sharp neither. They thinking that Stevenson is gonna win. I think they see Shakur Stevenson being the next cash cow.
Well, yes. I can agree. I can agree. But The European prospects are a little bit more proven than their American counterparts.
Oh yeah, because they active.
So
They stay banging.
I can actually see a situation where a young Shakur Stevenson can actually bite off more than he could chew with a European fighter.
Well, it's gonna be proven today. Not today, but it'll be proven in April when he fight. I'm just gonna say his opponent because I keep getting them mixed up. That's gonna be his toughest fight today. It's gonna be a lot of body shots thrown. Look for that to be the key punch. It's gonna be a lot of body blows, and to see if he can withstand that. Because, man, help me out. Which one is it again?
Oscar Valdez.
Mr. Valdez, I'm sorry. Oscar Valdez is going to be throwing a lot of punches. And I think he know he going to have to walk through a lot of shit to give him. You know what I'm saying? So, and I presume Stevenson is ready for it. I presume Steve is ready to be tying up, throwing body shots of his own. But that fight, I'm telling you, to me, I think that fight is going to be way more action-packed.
What does a loss do to Shakur?
No, nothing, because he's young. They don't do nothing to him.
In our eyes, it does nothing.
They don't do nothing to him because he can go up if he wants to. Like he can lead that division, become king of that division. That's the beauty of him being young and sharp as he is.
Well, hasn't he already talked about going to 135?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He can have this fight and bounce. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't nothing. That's what I'm saying. That's how stuff got to start being looked at like a loss. A loss.
At 135, he would be the one willing to fight Devin.
Bruh.
And watch how quick the narrative towards Devin's belt changes.
Oh my God.
If it's off of Devin.
It ain't be called no pride belt no more.
No.
I promise you won't. And that would be a great fight for Shakur. That'd be tailor made, I believe so, because confidence levels are different in that fight. Shakur confidence is to the root. That boy, I've never seen somebody so sure of himself in my life. Too sure. He is so sure. And it translates.
There's confidence and then there's foolish bravado. He has confidence. Charles got foolish bravado.
That's what I said. They persona. I'm willing to bet that it's a character. I don't know. This is what I hope. No disrespect to Charles, but I hope all the antics and all that stuff, I hope that's not real, bro. I hope that's just, you know what I'm saying, a character you playing to sell tickets or whatever, bro.
I hope it is real. I hope it is.
I bet your ass.
Because that means that your ass is just mentally unfucking stable.
Oh, stop. This dude
My compadre here wants to talk to y'all. He wants to get a conversation.
I do.
I don't care.
I do. I want to talk to him, man. I ain't gonna stand. I do. I want to talk to him and see where they head at for real, bro. Like when it comes to this shit, cause it seems like everybody who talks to him, they do cause like they didn't gain that rep though, bro. Like you kind of put it out there too, where people know what to say to get them to react a certain way. You get what I'm saying? Cause it make good for the interview, it make good for TV, and you know what I mean. I want to just ask them straight up questions. I want some straight up answers, and then if you give me some shit back, then I know I can give you some shit back because I know I didn't say nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of interview I want to do and just keep shit 100 because at the end of the day, you know what I mean. That's the only way you'll get sound answers out these cats.
Bruh, I don't know why you want to waste your time talking to the bottom five.
I don't think it is, man. You make them sound like they're Eddie or something, bro. They the
bottom five.
Nah, man. I think they got potential to be great, bro. They do.
That went out the window 2 fights ago.
You think so? It could change though. It could
change.
It could change these next fights around.
Bruh, the only way they gonna be great is if the mediocre ass Miguel Cotto comes out of retirement.
Oh my God! Now he's talking crazy.
And he beats him in the first round knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, man, just look out for Archie Sharp, man. This dude talk blasphemous on over here now. Archie Sharp's a nice fighter, man. I threw his name out there for y'all to look up. Little homework, you know what I'm saying? Ugas even said he'll fight Keith though. That messed me up. I'm like, you looking past Earl already? And don't do that.
He said he would
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah, he said he would fight Keith.
Looking past anybody. He's just saying that it's out there that he would fight him. Like he said that he would fight Terrence. He would fight. Ugas is just willing to fight. That's what separates him from the rest of them. He's willing to fight. The rest of them want to play boxing.
No, you can't play boxing, bro. That shit real. That shit hurt.
Yes, it does.
Conor won't kill Brook. I feel like that's a great fight for
Conor Ben.
Yeah, that's a great fight for Conor.
Bro, I'm getting tired of him too.
Who, Conor Ben?
Yeah.
What the hell wrong with you, man? Now you going overboard. What you mad about? What the hell Conor do to you, man?
Bro, you supposed to been ready to make that jump over here to
Well, he want to come over here, but I mean, Kell Brook, you know what I'm saying? I think that would be the one, and then they gonna go into bigger and better things. But it's Eddie. Man, how many times we heard Eddie? It's Eddie though. Eddie be like, I don't think he ready yet to go over to the States. I don't think he ready for that level of competition.
But
that's Eddie saying that shit.
At the same time, it's up to the boxer.
But I think
Eddie just makes the fights. The fighter says who he wants to fight.
Right. But
so
Amir Khan gone.
So mean to tell me that Conor Ben can't beat Adrian Broner?
Nah, yeah, Conor. I think so.
So what? Yeah. All right.
But I also think it'd be great though. It'll be a good, entertaining fight. You know what I'm saying? And for him to test his wits. Fear on who though?
On Conor Ben.
You think Conor Ben scared?
I think he's scared.
What?
I don't think he wants another American Revolution on his ass.
Oh, stop it, bro. Man, I kind of being to make some work with some of these fighters over here, bro. And it'll be entertaining just because of the style of fighting, bro. But he has to tighten up some things, like how wide he swings and things like that. And I think a Kell Brook fight would do that for him. Kell Brook is well seasoned. Kell Brook, his face is, like I say, he got away. He had an easy fight.
What are they fighting at?
Or whatever. What is it, middleweight?
They're gonna fight at
welterweight,
154 or 147.
147.
See, that's the problem. He see all the smoke in 147 because it's Conor Ben. Conor Ben ain't got shit on the top 6. He ain't got shit on the
test. He has to get that test first, though. You know what I'm saying? He got to get that test. So if he go through a Kell Brook pretty damn easy, you know what I'm saying, then it's going, okay, maybe he is really ready for some shit. You know what I'm saying? For some real smoke. Whatever.
The school of boxing, the school of hard knocks, if you want to call it that. It's full of tests. It's the entry-level test, the intermediate test, and then it's the final exam. Mm-hmm. How many intermediate tests are you going to fail before you get to your final exam, brother?
He ain't failed none. That's the thing.
He has. If he ain't over here, then he didn't fail the test. Obviously, somebody sees something in him that ain't worth a damn.
I'm telling you, Eddie want to make sure he right because I think he feel like he gonna be the next thing, and he don't want to like he just trying to coach him up, bro. But I feel like if he gets this Kell Brook fight, it ain't no more of the.
But it's Kell Brook.
What's the old boy he made somersault? What's his name? Al Jury. Ain't no more Al Juries after this, dog.
But ain't that what Kell Brook basically is?
No, because Kell Brook, he still hit.
Bruh.
Now that I can say, who's he fought?
Bruh, oh my God.
Who's he fought that actually hit?
No.
Kell Brook he hit.
No. We're not doing that.
So you saying Kell Brook ain't hit?
Kell Brook, he was a hit. He's a karaoke tune now.
Oh my God.
That's what he is.
Okay. He still as you say, gatekeeper. I think he still make a great test.
I can beat Kell Brook with
Oh shit!
turf toe and explosive diarrhea.
Yeah, Kell Brook would have to have that.
No, I would have to have that because all I gotta do is
I think
all I
Kell
gotta
Brook
do
would
is
have to have all of that.
all I
And,
gotta do is just thump the shit out of his eye really hard, and he
oh
going down.
shit! This dude on. You doing? Did you do some shrooms before we started, man? This dude true.
I'm on that Mississippi mud right now.
Oh, okay. I told they gave you some liquid courage down that motherfucker. He said, shit. I go, fuck his ass up. You watch your seat. Look at that ass.
Hell, pay me $1 million, I'll fight him.
Yeah.
I'll fight him.
I'm with you. Shit.
Pay me
One of us
another $1 million
will.
and I'll beat his ass.
Oh, shit.
Fuck Kell
That's
Brook.
crazy, bro. But yeah,
Fuck.
man. And who is that? Chris Colbert, a.k.a. B-Hop. He got a fight, I think, on the 26th, don't he? But he made a statement I didn't get. He said, I don't fight for belts. I fight for money and legacy. What? Now, okay, am I tripping? Does that make sense to you?
Another dummy.
I don't fight for belts. I fight for money and like the belts is part of your legacy. Like, I don't understand that statement or whatnot. I do know I don't know who he's fighting, but I do know it's set up. If he wins, he gets a title shot. Supposedly. You know how that go, y'all. Supposedly. But I don't get it. I get the color in the hair and I get all that shit, and he talks slick, but he's not active enough. He's not. Remember, I used to talk good about Chris Colbert. I did. But I don't know. His skills just like took a decline. I don't know what's going on with, because I was not impressed his last fight. And I'm gonna watch it. I'll be on here, but I hope he show something different, bro. Like, I just don't see it no more.
Bro,
I don't see it no more.
Dude look like a struck match.
I don't know. That was mean, bro. This dude come to me. Forgive him. He's been drinking, y'all. He on that moonshine.
I ain't drinking. I'm just telling the goddamn truth.
Yeah.
A lot of these boxers are suspect as fucking hell. A lot of them are. They don't like. Dude, you just talking about fucking
Chris Colbert.
Bick. I'm gonna call him Bick. That's his name, Bick. He looked like a lighter. Bick. He needs to just go the fuck away. Just go away.
It's the whole thing. It's like he has. That be my whole thing, bro.
But then he just pops up out of nowhere on an event. Just stay gone.
I gotta give you that because I did not know. That's the whole thing. I did not know, and I'm like, bruh.
Is he a PBC fighter?
Yeah, I think he is. He on Showtime. I'm looking it up now while I'm talking, y'all. He fighting Hector Luis Garcia. And the thing is, I don't know. Look, I don't know. But, you know what I'm saying? And it's a super featherweight eliminator. So, which supposedly put you next in line to get a title shot. But I don't know. It's one of these subjects hard to talk about. I just know when I read the article and he said that, I was like, what? Like, what do you mean? You fight for money and legacy. Would belts be part of that? Now, I do believe that if you're not granted the opportunity to get belts, just keep working. Yeah, you work. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that belt. I'm not finna crowd that belt. I'm finna fight and keep getting paid. You gonna, make a way. You know what I'm saying? But to just sit there and say, the hell with the belts in so many words, you know what I'm saying? Just give me the money and the legacy. It's like, well, I would think that's part of it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but certain people, they see what comes along with.
Well, I will say this. There is a silver lining to all of this. Now, this fight, I don't know if I'm going to be able to cover. I got to see where it's being held at or whatever. Josh Taylor versus Jack Cantrell.
Yes.
Right? So, on the same day, you get both of them fights, but we all know which one, if you're able to, who they going to tune into. Right.
Josh Taylor.
Exactly. Because if I get that shot, they better not come on the same time. That better not happen because Chris Colbert start around 9 o'clock at night. Josh Taylor, if he fighting on it, may start early. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
this Saturday.
Yep. February
Yeah.
26th. Yep. And then Sunday, Lawrence Okolie fight. If y'all don't know about Lawrence Okolie, big man, this is a big man fight. You know what I'm saying? Fight Michael, I don't know, C Slack. I think that's how you say his last name. But Lawrence Okolie, upcoming heavy hitter, decent fight on a Sunday. That will be on the zone. And then this the one that got me baffled. On a Friday, March 4th, Jose Ramirez versus Jose Pedraza, which is going to be a good, entertaining fight.
Ooh.
On ESPN, and it's on a Friday.
Ooh. That's a good one.
Yep.
That's a good one.
And then the very next day, you got Roman Gonzalez versus Julio Cesar Martinez. That's going to be a good fight.
That's
on the zone. So
Eddie and Bob is doing the damn thing.
Yeah, we got some decent fights. 19
Where
Virgil
you at,
Ortiz.
Al? Where you at, Al?
Right. Virgil Ortiz fighting Michael McKinnison. That's gonna be a good fight. That's on the zone.
Virgil Ortiz Jr.?
I think so. They just got Virgil Ortiz though. Let me see.
Oh, it might be the other one.
Yeah.
The one who fought Robert Guerrero on the undercard.
No, it's him. No, it's Virgil Ortiz Jr. It's him.
Oh shit! Who's he fighting?
Yeah, I just look at Michael McKinnison. Then same night you got Edgar Berlanga fighting Steve Rose on ESPN. So yeah,
and that's
March
next
got some
weekend?
fights, man. March got some fights.
Is that next weekend or the weekend after?
I think the weekend. It's the 19th of March.
Okay, good. Yeah,
good. And then
because I didn't already bought my tickets.
Oh,
for next Saturday.
Oh, okay. Then you got March 19th. You know, also, wait a minute. Damn. Virgil Ortiz fight March 19th. Edgar Berlanga fight March 19th. It's two other fights that these guys, I don't even know who it is. Sonny Edwards versus Muhammad Wasim.
Hey, Sonny Edwards is nice.
Okay. I don't know who Masamachi Yabuki versus Kenshiro Tarai. I can't pronounce some names like that. That's on the 19th. And then Jamel Charlo fight Brian Son on the 19th.
But I thought that fight was canceled.
I don't know. I think it's a toss-up because they're waiting on that paperwork, but, I don't know. So they still got it listed. It's not moved. So until it's moved, I'm waiting on that day. But I mean, even if it's gone on the 19th, hell, you got Virgil Ortiz and Edgar Berlanga on the same day. So if that fight disappears, so what? Yeah. So you got some fights, and then you jump into April. You know what I'm saying? We already know April is packed.
Oh Lord.
That's the fights we got coming up, man, y'all, man. If y'all didn't or if you haven't, come on over to YouTube. Make sure y'all come to GMT, you know what I'm saying, Boxing, and hit that subscribe button, that like button. And if you're watching on any one of these channels that we broadcast through, whether it be in the red corner of Boxing, Black Hoodie Energy, or Slick 50 TV, hit subscribe buttons on them too as well, man. That's the easiest way to contribute and help the channels grow. You know what I'm saying? Because without y'all, ain't no West, man.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So, yeah. Finna get up out of here, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing?
I ain't got nothing.
Man, hey, y'all tune into these fights, man. Remember, 9:15. I know we started a little late today, but it's usually 9:15 Central every Wednesday. Y'all was tuning in to the judges table, y'all.
Oh, I do got something.
Oh, what?
Everybody, hug your loved ones. I know it may seem unmasculine to love on your kids, but love on them too.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
You need to love on your kids. Let them know that you do love them and not just care for them. You got to let them know that. Because some stuff that I've seen over these past few days. It's really tragic.
Mm-hmm.
It's really tragic. And I get where it stems from, but times have changed. And it's time to move with the times and a lot of things, especially when it comes to raising our kids. Show your kids love. Show your sons that you love them. Be your daughter's first love. That's what you're supposed to do, man. Once you do that, you start breaking a lot of these generational ailments that hamper our community. We have to love each other. Because if we don't, none of us will ever make it. We will go extinct. Because, you know, we are only 13% of the population. And each year, each decade, that drops. So just show the love, man. Don't worry about what's going on outside of our house. Keep control of the inside. Love your woman. You ain't got to be hard all the time. Women, love your man. You ain't got to be salty all the time. Children, pay attention to your parents. They're going to guide you and teach you. That's all I got, man.
That's what it do, man. That was dope. All right, y'all. Make sure you, and if you don't mind, share the stream, bro. Real spit. Help us get these numbers up over here. All right? Y'all, hold on. Somebody keep commenting. All right, right on, man. Y'all be easy. All right, Chappelle. All right, J Beats.
All right, y'all.
All right, that be me. ACB. Everybody who fall through chat. Maximil. Chat, the phone line I know we usually put the phone line in here and whatnot, but the phone lines will be back up. Make sure y'all subscribe to Slick 50 TV because y'all know the GMT podcast is back. So make sure you come through over there too as well. And we up out of here, man. Y'all be easy.
Peace.
Deuces.